Assalamu alaikum viewers. Today we have Maliha Jahanzeb with us, and today we will discuss about her book and about her writing journey. Okay, Maliha, tell me why would you choose this title?
All right, I would choose this title, Mirrors and Reflections,
Yeah.
because the poetry that I've written in this book has is basically about reflections on life. Okay, it has a lot about
Okay.
reflection, and even
Hmm.
the short story in it also talks
Yeah.
about this lady, this protagonist, who looks into the mirror. It looks
Hmm.
basically looks into a lake, and there she basically thinks about her life and reflects on her life.
Hmm.
So it was like the basic theme.
Okay. Okay. I saw your book, and you have written story, a visit to the attic. What was the story behind writing this?
A
Hello.
visit to the attic was hello, yes, can you hear me?
Yes.
I hope there's no
Yeah.
glitches
Yeah.
now. A visit to the attic was it was basically, actually, the first time I wrote it was for a writing course, and then I thought of publishing it. And I did send it for a few competitions as well.
Hmm.
And the first time I wrote it was for a course, and the basis for it was it was just fictional, mostly.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, in your book, you have added prose and poetry. So, is it difficult to write poetry?
Poetry actually comes very naturally to me. It depends. I cannot force myself to sit down on a day and say, okay, today I will write a poem, and I will start writing down a poem. No, it doesn't happen like that. What
Hmm.
happens is that there comes a day, and I start thinking that, okay, there comes a day, and something happens, and an idea comes to my mind, and suddenly I
Hmm.
start writing. So, writing usually comes is something that is very organic.
All right. Okay, your poem "Finding Meaning." What was the reason behind writing this?
Which book? Which poem?
Finding meaning. You have written a poem, "Finding Meaning."
Finding a meaning.
Yeah,
Um, what about it?
I I'm asking you why. What was the reason behind this?
Um, I don't exactly remember what I wrote in that poem because I'll have
Okay.
to look into it. Uh, because some of them are interlinked. What's exactly your question?
I just want to know the reason behind this poem. You have choose the title "Finding Meaning."
Um, there's no specific reason behind it. It's just a food for thought. Hello.
Yes,
Oh. Hello.
yes, 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 Maliha.
Yes. Yes. Did you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, Maliha, tell me what was one of the most surprising thing you learned in creating your book?
Hmm. Surprising thing? I
Yes,
don't know.
anything.
Um, hmm,
You can share anything.
I can't think of anything. Um,
Mhm.
I mean, while writing it or while publishing it?
No, while writing it.
Okay. While writing it, I was quite surprised at how the ideas just came to me, and I thoroughly enjoy writing. Actually, it's not like a chore for me; it's more like a hobby for me.
Right. Okay, Malia, tell me, what is your work schedule like when you are writing?
My work is right now. I'm quite busy these days. Actually, I am working with the social welfare school, and I teach there. I work there, and I'm also doing a course. So I have that as well, and I have two kids as well. So I have to look after them as well.
Mashallah.
So with writing, I try to write whenever I find the time. Like for instance, the Skardu poem I wrote on the bus when we were coming back from Skardu. Actually, we took a flight from Skardu to Islamabad, and then we came by bus from Islamabad to Lahore. And on the bus, the thoughts just started to come to me, and I didn't have a paper and pen with me at that moment. It was in a bag somewhere at the back. So I started writing in my mobile. So
Right.
that's what I do sometimes as well. So that's quite surprising as well, how it just pours out at you.
All right. Okay. How do you find Dastan? Any source or reference?
How did I find out about it?
How do you find Dastan? Who told you about Dastan?
Or how did I find about it? Um, I actually, a friend of mine told me about it.
Okay. Okay, Maliha, what is the one thing you would recommend about Dastan to others?
Mm, you mean to say if I recommend to a friend or someone
Dastan?
about Dastan,
Yes.
what would I say?
Yes.
Um, I would say that uh, it's a good way for you to get your work out there if you're a first time writer, still an emerging writer, and uh, it helps you to find out about your work as well, because you can get it proofread and revised. That's it. Yes.
Okay. Okay, how was your experience with Dastan?
My experience was nice, actually. Apart from a few, I would say, I felt that sometimes my words were being changed during the proofreading process, but overall, it was a nice experience, and I enjoyed it as well. I enjoyed staying in touch with the editor on a regular basis. I used to look forward to having an email from her uh, whenever there was an email expected regarding my book or regarding the work.
Right. Okay, Malia, thank you so much for your time.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for
Bye
having
bye.
me. Bye bye.